For this equation, the greatest common factor is 3. So we pull out our 3. 3 divided by 6 is 2. So that's 2x squared. 3 divided by 9 is 3. So that's 3x. 3 divided by negative 15 is negative 5. Now we have to use the Lizzie method because x is not 1. So you multiply 2 and negative 5, which is negative 10. Now we have to find what multiplies to negative 10 and adds to positive 3, which is negative 2 and 5. So you bring down your 3, you do x plus 5 and times x minus 2. And because we use the Lizzie method, we have to divide by 2 by both sides. And when 2 does not go into, so you bring down your 3, and since 2 does not go into 5, you bring it over here, which is 2x plus 5. And 2 divided by negative 2 is 1, so that's just x minus 1. And that is your equation.
For this one, the greatest common factor is 5. So you pull out your 5. And you're left with 5 goes into 10x squared, 2x squared times. 5 goes into 25x, 5x times. 5 goes into 15, 3 times. Then you multiply 2 times 3 using the Lizzie method, and you get 6. Now you have to find what factors multiply to 6 and add to 5. And that is 2 and 3. So you take down your 5, and you get x plus 2, x plus 3. Then you have to take your a value and divide each side by 2. 5x plus 1, because 2 divided by 2 is 1. And then for this one, you pull your 2 in front of the x, so you're left with 2x plus 3. And that is your equation. For this one, the greatest common factor is 2. So you pull out your 2. 2 goes into 8x squared, 4x squared times. 2 goes into 6x, 3x times. 2 goes into negative 2, negative 1 times. Now you multiply 4 times negative 1, which is negative 4. Then you have to find what factors multiply to negative 4 and add to 3. For that, it's 4, negative 1. So you go x plus 4, x minus 1. Now you have to use your a value and divide each side by your a value. So you're left with 4 over 4. Then you get 2x plus 1 because 4 divided by 4 is 1. And then you pull this 4 in front of the x, and you're left with 4x minus 1. And that is your equation.